Mutelo was returning home one night from work in Thailand, traveling along a road that is often warned to be dangerous. This particular road has been the site of several serious accidents over the years. The most terrifying aspect is that just before a collision, drivers report seeing the ghostly figure of a girl. However, despite police investigations, no such girl is ever found at the scene, nor has any figure ever been captured on the vehicle's dash cams. With the emergence of Mutelo's video, the mystery of this wandering spirit has been somewhat unveiled. In the video, a lifeless figure suddenly appears out of thin air, causing Mutelo to veer slightly off her path out of fear of collision. Eerily, this figure appears yellow in colour and somewhat transparent. But whose spirit is this? Is this the entity responsible for the accidents that occur here? Please share your thoughts on this unsettling phenomenon. On the outskirts of Taiyuan, China, there is a building that has been abandoned for years, and locals call it Lucha Didifang, or simply the House of the Demon. It's believed that the family who once lived there practiced Chinese black magic on innocent people to empower themselves. Apparently, during one such ritual, something went horribly wrong, and the entire family disappeared overnight. Most townspeople believe they were worshipping the Lucha demon, who took them away with him, while others claim their spirits still haunt the building. To uncover the truth behind these legends, an anonymous ghost hunter from MQ Studio went to investigate Lucha Didifang. As they explored the abandoned rooms, they reached a hallway where they encountered something strange, an altar. But this wasn't an ordinary altar, it was allegedly dedicated to a demon. This is where things took a terrifying turn.
我脸符给你摘下来了，于情于理，现在你应该现身了，但你凭啥不现身？你给我个理由。我他妈不骂你，你是不是难受啊？你晚上给这嘎，你刚要吓唬人，来10多个小孩把你吓唬死，让你天天鸡犬不宁，不得安宁，让你在这地方永远都是给这里边各种被折磨。然后过2天这地方我再给你门口一会儿我点几个野香，我再给你招几个老灯，我他妈戳嘛死你！你像个鸡巴一似的，他妈真气人！我知道错了，我知道错了。我去！
Upon closer inspection, a pale, lifeless face of a woman emerged from behind the altar. Shaken, MQ cautiously approached to investigate, but they found nothing. No trace of anyone at all. However, this was only the beginning of the strange occurrences.
你想勾引我是吧？然后之后你出来好吓唬我，我知道你啥意思。你这平时他们都这么搞我，今儿你休息。你给我出来，看到吗？啊！我操你！
This time, instead of a face, a hand appeared repeatedly. To catch it, MQ set up a makeshift trap using a red string, and they threw the string towards the entity. The hand grabbed the string, and after a brief struggle, it slipped free, causing the mysterious hand to vanish into thin air. After this incident, the video abruptly cut off, and what happened next remains a mystery. Many viewers are convinced that this was a real paranormal encounter, while others believe it was just a hoax created by the uploader. But what do you think? This following video, filmed in a storage facility, is nothing short of a scene from a horror movie. This facility is known for being haunted, but what makes this particular unit even creepier is its belongings. Among all the items is a monkey toy, which the owner knows is the most valuable. Although they initially didn't want to sell this toy, now they are desperate for someone to take it away as soon as possible. Ever since this toy came into their unit, strange and bizarre incidents have been happening. Employees often hear noises coming from the storage room, as if someone is inside throwing things around. To find out the truth behind these disturbances, the owner installs a few recording cameras inside the unit, and, as expected, something happens. As I mentioned, it looks like a scene straight out of a horror movie. The toy is moving on its own. The storage unit employees were just as terrified as their boss. After witnessing this frightening event, the owner believes that the old doll might be cursed or perhaps connected to some supernatural entity. So, is this footage real or just a prank? As always, you decide for yourself. This next video comes from someone who felt the presence of another person while staying alone at home. At the time, he was sitting in the living room, scrolling through his phone, but he kept getting the feeling that someone was watching him, and this unsettling sensation began to take over his mind. He tried not to think too much about it, but just as he was calming down, he saw a figure standing by his window. He immediately took out his phone to record it, so that if no one believed him, he could show them this. Now, although the figure doesn't appear on camera, something does happen next. Something that terrifies him to the core.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard... I'm freaking out. There's something in this house with me. There's something in here. I'm telling you. No.
At first, it seemed like the person was just getting anxious for no reason, but in reality, his fear was justified. There was clear movement in the kitchen items, and the recorder captured it, leaving him so terrified that he ran out of there. He hopes to capture more similar events on camera, and even if he doesn't, at least he has the satisfaction that he recorded this encounter. During a school holiday, a watchman recorded this eerie incident when he heard unusual sounds coming from an empty classroom.
No mames. No mames. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Quién anda ahí? No mames, la chingada. No mames, güey.
The laughter of young children breaks the quiet atmosphere of the deserted school. It sounds as if students are actually present in the classroom. However, the guard found no one there.
Yunandai?
According to paranormal theories, when a tragedy or intense emotional event occurs in a place, the energies of those who died there can become trapped in a loop, repeatedly replaying themselves, whether through sounds or other manifestations. In many cases, these sounds could be spirits that haven't found liberation and are forever trapped between the human world and the afterlife. And now, it's time to watch these next scary videos.